I don't I don't like this racetrack. I really don't like this racetrack. I really don't like this racetrack. Okay, I'm just gonna come out and say it right out of the gate. I'm not even gonna say hi. I really don't like this racetrack. Hi, hello. Welcome to race 32 of the NASCAR iRacing Series season. We're at the Charlotte Motor Speedway, ROVAL. We are running the road course inside the Charlotte Motor Speedway for 55 laps tonight. It is the Bank of America ROVAL 400. And yeah, so about 7 years ago, 6 years ago now? 6 years ago, uh, the NASCAR intermediate package, which is like these kinds of tracks, like mile and a half ovals, was not good. It was very bad. It was very bad. So to spice things up, NASCAR and Charlotte Motor Speedway made the fall race at Charlotte Motor Speedway on the infield road course instead of the oval. They made some modifications, and instead of racing a perfectly fine oval on the outside of this racetrack, we're running a road course, and not even a good one at that. A bad road course. This road course is bad. I don't like it in I don't like it in stock cars. It's okay in GT3s, but it's terrible in stock cars. It sucks. I hate it. I hate it so much. So that's what we're doing tonight. I'm running the ROVAL because it's on the schedule and I want to run the whole schedule. And this is the last racetrack that I really don't like on the schedule, apart from Martinsville, but that's because Martinsville is usually a shit show. So let's get out here and run some laps. Welcome to the ROVAL. Hey, TJ Henderson's right next to us. How's it going, Mr. TJ? We might be in the same split, Mr. TJ.
We have one closing in.
Alrighty, so here's your pit out, and I know for a fact this first lap out of the pits, the tires are way too cold, so you gotta really let them get some heat in there. So once we get to the front stretch, I'll show you a lap around the Charlotte Motor Speedway ROVAL. As you can tell, a lot of people struggling with it right away. It's not an easy road course to get a hold of. I've compared it in some aspects to kind of like a street course, honestly, in a lot of ways. This place is kind of got elements of a street course here that we don't typically have on road courses in the NASCAR Cup Series. So apart from Chicago, of course. Chicago's a street course, but that's a little different. So we go down here, backstretch chicane. You gotta really be careful on the curbs. Car hates curbs. Oh, did we get put in a different group? Ah, oh, darn. Sorry about that, Shane. So yeah, here we go. Lap of the Charlotte Motor Speedway ROVAL. Get it woed up here. Missed the corner. Alright, start-finish line. Into Heartburn Turn here, sponsored by Tums. Feel the rear end slip out on you here. Down through turn 2. Into turn 3. This is the infield section. I call this the hammerhead because it kind of looks like a hammer. Second gear through here. You want to carry a good exit. Onto the middle straight. Some people will call this the backstretch too. Into this right-hander, third gear. Don't want to track out too hard because it goes flat there. You want to stay as close to this wall as you can, then slowly and smoothly transition here. Second gear through here. You just got to baby the throttle through here. Really important you get a good exit here. Back onto the oval turn 1, which is turn 8 and 9 here at Charlotte, or 9 and 10, sorry. And then here's the backstretch chicane. We're going to brake at the 5. And it's super important to use the engine to help slow the car down. Engine braking is huge here. You really got to avoid that curb. Watch the exit, second gear. Then we are going through turns 3 and 4. Charlotte 13 and 14 on the oval. Fifth gear. drop down the minute we hit those barrels, a little bit even before. You want to brake, and I even missed the braking spot. So there you go. That's not quite a lap. We'll see if we can put one together properly here. And that's a lap of the Charlotte ROVAL. So instead of running an oval, we're running this road course. And this is the last road course of the season. We've ran 5, right? 6? 5? 5. So to be back on the road courses for the final time this year. I like road course racing. I don't like this road course. Let's put it that way. So you got to kind of really baby this thing around here. And like I said, second gear through here, and you just got to kind of pedal it. You kind of are never going to be quick through here. You're never going to feel planted through there. But the key is get heat in the tires. Once you get heat in the tires, it becomes a lot easier to drive. Second gear, you're going to have to watch for wheel hop as the race goes on, because there's a good chance that you can kind of send the rear end out under braking.
Moving down to P18 currently.
I got to find a braking spot for here. I guess, yeah, right where that line ends. You got to be real careful with the transition from the banking to the flat. Ah. Fuck. God damn it. Go around, asshole. I think we got damage. Yeah, we got wheel damage. We'll reset and do it again. We're going to have to really make sure we nail turn 1, because it's not easy. It's not an easy road course to get a hold of. It's probably the second toughest one we go to, apart from Chicago. I don't like it. I don't like this place. I really don't. But we'll do what we can here. And again, because now I'm leaving the pits, have to let the tires warm up here.
We're down to P19.
Just kind of float it through here. Last time out, Talladega. That didn't go well. We tried to catch onto the back of the pack, and we tried to drop to the rear on the initial start, and then we lost the draft. And then we just kind of got plagued by getting the caution at the most inopportune times. Like, we would get passed for the free pass and then not get it. And it was just an ugly race. Just nothing fell our way in that race. And we ended up finishing P29 with a perfectly fine race car, which was the most frustrating thing about it all, was that the car was fine. It was great. And we just were trapped a lap down the whole race and couldn't do anything about it. So sucks to end our super speedway season like that this year, but you know, it'd be like that. Yeah, turn 1's gonna be my big bugaboo here tonight. I can already tell. Me and turn 1 are not gonna be friends. Luckily, they don't have the new ROVAL layout. You're right, Frankie. Yes, as a matter of fact, this is an out-of-date layout for this racetrack. iRacing doesn't actually have the layout that they will be running on Sunday and Saturday in Charlotte. The layout that we have is from 2018 to 2023. We have a new layout that was basically built for carnage. I can't put it any other way than they wanted people to wreck each other into it. So they turned the last corner going onto the oval into a kind of a mix between turn 11 at Coda and the Long Beach hairpin. It's a really tight, slow right-hand hairpin that, like, or left-hand hairpin that's like really, really difficult.
Roughly 50 laps left.
And it's just screaming for somebody desperate below the cut line, because remember, this is a playoff cutoff race on Sunday. It screams that a playoff cutoff
Second
guy
try on, front has a
who is
relative
below the
low
cut
rate
line
pass
is
for
just gonna
131.
is just gonna dive bomb the shit out of somebody in that corner.
Second is optimal.
Like, you could just see it coming.
Down to P24.
You gotta transfer over here. You just gotta keep it in second gear and just kind of float it through here.
Moving down at P25.
And then get through here. Get to the 5 board, brake at the 5 board, use the engine to slow the car down. That's the big thing with the next gen and stock cars in general.
Left second
Racing
lap.
them on road courses, you have to engine brake them. Like, you have to use the inertia of the engine in your favor for slowing the car down. If you don't, you're never going to slow up in time for corners. It's just never going to happen for you.
Incident clear. Yellow in 5 seconds. 1 car.
I really
Well done.
float it through
Use
here.
limit lap. 1 minute 24.6 tenths. Improving Hun. P20.
Left front. Clear.
There's not a lot of people registered for this race. I wonder why. We've only got 96 people registered for an NIS split on a Thursday night. Easily the lowest I've seen that number 15 minutes before a split. That is not a lot of people. Charlie's really going to end up with the most layouts of any track in iRacing if they update it, huh? Yep, and they will. Got a NASCAR video game coming out. They're coming back here next year in 2025 for the ROVAL, so it's happening.
Falling back.
Yellow ahead.
Does it already have the most layouts? It might. It's also got a rallycross layout or two as well, right? So, and also the 2008 stuff too, if you want to count it. I know it's technically a different track, but we do have an older scan of Charlotte as well, so kind of have to consider that as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be really smart going through there, because that transition onto the flat there is not exactly fun. We could have had a 400-mile race on the oval with the bitchin' intermediate package that puts on really good races. But no, instead we're running an infield road course at a racetrack that's an oval. It just drives me nuts. I know I've bitched about it already, and we're only 20 minutes in the stream, but like, I'm serious. I can't get over what they did to Charlotte in the fall. Like, it just drives me nuts. The intermediate package in NASCAR is great now, and it's great in iRacing too. Look at our Kansas race. Look at our Michigan race. Like, look at our Nashville race was really good. Look at all the great mile-and-a-half races we've had this year. Vegas was good too. Like, you know, we've had all these good mile-and-a-halves all year, and we finally have a good mile-and-a-half package. The 600 has been a banger 2 out of the last 3 years with this car, and the only reason why this year's wasn't was because of rain. And we're running an infield road course at a track that's good. It's the Bristol dirt thing all over again. It's like, why get rid of a Bristol race on perfectly good pavement? Okay, maybe not in the fall, but in the spring it was really good. And, you know, do that, and then,
Flag is clear.
you know, do a dirt race at the expense of a Bristol race. I mean, it just drives me nuts. Did you hear that the Cowboys owner teaming up with IndyCar for street race around AT&T Stadium in 2026? Yes, I did. I saw that Jerry Jones and the owner of the Rangers as well. They're going to basically have a street course. It kind of looks like Great Value Miami F1 track. But no, I'm looking forward to that. That's cool. IndyCar needs some dubs right about now. Actually, 3 technically, because the Rangers' old stadium is on the other side of the wall to where the new Rangers stadium is. So it's actually pretty cool. I like it. I mean, it's cool. The layout looks kind of interesting. It looks fast. It looks very, very fast. Long straightaways. I think it's a cool deal. IndyCar needs a dub in the worst way right about now, so that's good. I do wish that they were still finding a way to get to Texas Motor Speedway, but I get it. Nobody went, and the layout and the track's all gummed up, and it's not the best track for IndyCar at the moment. But I do like it. It's bound to be, and the key thing to me is SMI is not involved in it at all, who are the owners of Texas Motor Speedway and this track, and they don't have anything to do with it. So it might actually get promoted, and it sounds like they've had a couple of dubs, because it sounds like they might also be going to Mexico in 2026, which makes you realize, which is the moral of the story, is bullying works. Bully Mark Miles, and you will actually have the series do cool shit. So good job, IndyCar and their fans, on holding Mark Miles accountable. We might actually go to Mexico in IndyCar in 2026. It's still inexcusable that NASCAR beat him to the punch, but glad to see that IndyCar is diversifying their schedule a little bit. Texas is too good a market. Too big a market. Dallas is like the 5th biggest city in the country, so like you have to be in Dallas-Fort Worth. It's imperative that you are. I gave that whole spiel and I set my fastest lap of the race. Who says I'm not a podcaster?
1 minute 24.5.
I know people like Podcast D, but I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think you're going to get a lot of Podcast D tonight. This is a hard racetrack. But yeah, IndyCar needed a dub in the worst way. So props to IndyCar. Good job. Way to get a nice win there. I'll be curious to see what they do for the undercard, if it's just the road to Indy. Maybe IMSA's 2025 schedule is locked in, so we'll see if they add in some sort of undercard for 26 there. Maybe Michelin Pilot Challenge could go there. Maybe they send just the GTs to run there in a GT only race. Depends on when it is in the schedule. I don't think they announced when it is going to be on the schedule, right? I think they just announced that it's going to be in 2026, but they didn't announce a specific date. I imagine it would be in the March. I was going to say it's got to be in the spring, right? Between the NFL ending and Major League Baseball starting. I mean, you could theoretically send the Rangers on the road when that race is going on, but
P23.
But street courses work. I mean, I don't want to get too in the weeds with NASCAR / IndyCar business talk here, but there was a study that came out by Temple University this week. They analyzed the economical impact of the Chicago street course, and they said that it generated $128 million worth of revenue for the city of Chicago. So, needless to say, street courses work. And yeah, you might be inconvenienced if you're a local for like 4 days, but street courses work and they generate a lot of money for your city, so you should definitely keep supporting them. Okay, I'm in my rhythm now. I've ran laps. I've ran enough laps to get into a rhythm and talk at the same time. Feeling pretty good about this. There's a Shane Mundy behind me out here. I should slow up so that we can get some cool screenshots for the socials, because if I don't get cool screenshots for the socials, it didn't happen. That's the rule. So we'll get a cool screenshot here.
Clear.
That's the way it works. By the way, Shane, y'all, I know Shane doesn't really stream all that much anymore, but give him a follow. Well, no, that's the wall. No, I was gonna take cool pictures with my friend Shane. Oh no, car's got no damage. We're fine. We're so back. Give Shane a follow. Shane's good people, and he
Back to P25 now.
he deserves all the good things. Kid deserves all the good things, honestly. You know, I think Shane's a great kid.
Further 40 laps to go.
He's got a good head on his shoulders. I like him. He's a good kid. So, who knew that a kid who would wreck me up Richmond back in April would become kind of a main character around these parts? But he's good people, and we like Shane, and wish him nothing but the best. Keep doing you, Shane. Keep doing you. All right. What we got? 5 minutes before the race? Okay, so here's the deal. We got 55 laps. Not to get heavy again, but you may have seen the video out of Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater, Florida, of Hurricane Milton. And I know we raised some money for Hurricane Helene last week. Here we raised $50 for the American Red Cross. We're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna raise $50 for it. I'm just gonna donate it. I'm not even gonna like have a stretch goal to it this week or anything. It wouldn't be fair. We're not about to like say, oh, this hurricane's not worth the same donation as that hurricane. We're not gonna start ranking hurricanes. It's fucked up. We're gonna donate $50 to the American Red Cross again. This is for Hurricane Milton is the name of it, the one that hit in Florida. I have a lot of friends down that way, actually. I got my friend Michael's from St. Pete, my friend Brian's from St. Pete. I got a friend Aaron who lives in Tampa. He sometimes pops in here. He's BlackBlur14 in the chat. I really love I love a lot of people down there. I hear Tampa's beautiful a lot of the time. It's just a shame what happened, and you know, my heart is with those affected. I saw a picture of a waste management dumpster ending up on the roof of a house. Also related to stadiums we were just talking about, Tropicana Field, home of the Tampa Bay Rays, the whole roof of the dome completely shredded off. Crazy visual there. So who knows if the Rays will be playing baseball in there next year. It looks destroyed. It's wild. I know Raymond James Stadium was flooded. They moved the Tampa Bay Lightning home opener on Saturday. That's not happening, and there's more important things than sports, but absolutely, definitely thinking about those in Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater, and all across Florida for that matter. So $50 donation to Hurricane Milton relief coming tonight after the race. So I was debating doing like we'll donate 50 cents for every lap and do all that again. Nah, we're just gonna do straight up the exact same thing. Sorry, Frankie, I was on a tangent. Do you remember when that Taiwanese news animation thing made one about the Marlins over fleecing taxpayers and trading their stars to the Jays for like 12 years ago? Oh, you mean the year that the Jays were supposed to be very good, and they had Mark Burley and Jose Reyes, and they got all these guys, and everybody's like, oh wow, the Blue Jays are finally here. They're going to be so good. It's going to be amazing. Wow, check it out. Why are they like 12 games below 500 by the All-Star break? What's going on? Oh, they actually suck. But hey, this Jose Bautista guy's hitting a lot of home runs. That's kind of weird.
Be careful.
Toronto sports. Speaking of sports, we should do another sports stream. Those are always fun. We should do another one of those at some point. Okay, I'm feeling fair. I feel like I've practiced enough. I feel very practiced. So, we'll not go too much further, but yeah, that's looking pretty good. I'm excited for this now. Actually, now that I figured out how to drive it, it's actually looking pretty all right. So, 163 registered. That's not a lot. That is not a lot of people registered for an NIS split. That's probably easily the lowest number we've had all year, and that includes the fact that this is a base content racetrack. Everybody who has an iRacing subscription has this track, so there's a lot of drop weeks tonight. So for track layouts, Hockenheim has the most in one purchase because of the Porsche Experience Center stuff. Ah, okay. But you can't race those, right? Those are only for test drive, right? You can't actually race them, right? Hohenheimer. It's Hockenheim. Hockenheimring. It used to be a very fast racetrack, and then it was too fast, and it was scary, so then they didn't make it as fast. They built an arena section, and people go, iRacing should have scanned the old track, and people have to go, that track doesn't exist anymore. It's forest. They tore it up and built, and they planted trees. This should be fun. 55 laps of the ROVAL. Thank you, Shane. Good luck to you as well. That was fun to practice around you. That was a joy. We'll see how this shakes out. I think it should be fine. I think we'll be. We keep it pointed straight and rolling. We should have a good finish. I don't see why we wouldn't. So. Next week, by the way, before we get too deep, next week we go back to the West Coast. Our last West Coast race of the year. We go to Las Vegas for the second time. We ran like shit there in the spring, but I have optimism that we'll race better there in the fall. I think we were just in a really, really, really good split last or back in March, and I think we'll be a little bit better this fall. After tonight, 4 races. That's it. 4 weeks. A week from today, or a month from today, we will be doing Phoenix. We'll be done. I was tweeting about it today. You can follow me on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, DD50. I was tweeting about it today that I've never done an entire NASCAR season ever. And I've been sim racing for 20 years next year online, 25 period. I'm old, okay, everybody? I'm old. And I've never done a full NASCAR season following the NASCAR season. Like, actually like week in, week out. And we're 4 away after tonight. And I'm just like looking at that and I'm like, okay, everything hold together. Let's not have any fuck ups, please. Let's not have any sort of traumatic thing happen. I'm so close to the end of the season.
New car for you. This is Charlotte
All
Motors.
right.
1 racing. None left.
Okay.
SOF is 1,217.
We're car number
Weather,
6
partly cloudy about.
of 33.
25.2 Celsius. In air, 34.4. Track. Wind at 4.4 meters per second.
Don't recognize a lot of people in here. I don't recognize anybody in here, honestly. There might be Michael Thorne, maybe. I think I remember him. There might be a couple people, but for the most part, these are people I don't know. So, we'll see how that all shakes out. But, yeah, Charlotte, it's the ROVAL. It sucks. 55 laps is the distance tonight. We'll have to pit once. Typical NIS road course
This is split
stuff.
3 of 5.
Okay, by the way, I wanted to point out, you remember last Monday when we were running the dirt track at Charlotte? There it is. At the top of the screen there, right behind the track map. That's the track that we were racing the other day. Like I said, Charlotte has 3 tracks on the property. This is the big one. This is the one that most people go to, Charlotte Motor Speedway. Then you have the dirt track at Charlotte Motor Speedway there, and then you might be seeing that grandstand over there and might be going, what track is that? That's ZMAX Dragway, and that's where it's a drag strip, and that's where the NHRA goes to Charlotte twice a year. So they call it Race City, USA, and that's definitely true. This place has a lot of racing because of the fact that this race matters a lot to the teams in real NASCAR, because a lot of the teams are based in Charlotte, North Carolina. So a lot of family and friends come to these races at Charlotte. A lot of the shop guys can go to this race and watch their cars race. And it's kind of like bragging rights for a lot of the teams in the garage to win at Charlotte, because it's the hometown track, right? It's the home game for a lot of these teams. So a lot of them
Looking at 2 laps and 5
a lot of them
minutes.
take this super seriously compared to, well, they take every race seriously, but this is one that they care about a little bit more because it's, you know, it's in their home, it's in their backyard, it's in Charlotte. It's, you know, a lot of these teams will have to drive their hauler about 10 miles to the race shop. Like, it's very close by. All right, so we'll get some heat in these tires. This is going to be a really rough out lap because this track is ice on cold tires. Like I was mentioning, we have to pit once in this NIS road course race. And because the iRacing meta is all fucked up on road courses, we're not going to want to take tires. So we're actually going to do a fuel-only stop because it takes longer to get heat back into the tires than to actually get new tires. All right, I'm gonna focus up because I need to run 2 quick ones, so I'll be back in about 5 minutes or 3 minutes.
Green flag.
Well, this lap shot. Might be able to salvage something here.
We're moving down in P6 now. Moving down in P7 now. New leader is Montez. Back to P8.
That was just terrible.
You're moving down in position 9 currently.
Just a terrible rejoin onto the oval here.
New leader Brad. Position 10 now.
Why are people running 121s? Oh my god. I'm gonna get my ass kicked tonight. Hey, 123. That's the fastest I've ran yet tonight. Okay.
Trial is over.
That's not bad, actually. Okay. For multiple tracks, according to iRacing, it's Daytona with 13. Was trying to double check the old layouts are still there in the same purchase, but I forgot my iRacing sub ran out. Yeah, Daytona's probably, yeah, because you got like 5 layouts, and then you got a NASCAR road, and then you got the dirt rallycross stuff. Yeah, it's probably Daytona. Alrighty, everybody, it's rock and roll time. We will be starting P9. That's a good starting spot for us on a road course. Last night I had a dream
This is
where I was
55
playing with
lap
Lego
race with
across my
33
house
cars
like I did
joined.
when I was a kid.
Gain your iRating from P16.
Love to hear it.
To
That's
gridding
awesome.
ends. Maximum of 3 tire sets can be used during the race. This should be a one over
First things
set on lap
first.
32. You need 17.435
No tires,
gallons
please.
for the last stop where 5.1 is green, white checkered. Tires?
All those people with no lap times agreed. Yeah. Pretty wild. Starting P9, that's good. That's one of the best starting spots we've had on a road course all year. I think we started in P9 at Watkins Glen as well. So, really ending our season well on the road courses with good qualifying efforts. So that's something to really be proud of. We'll be going to the road courses early in 2025. The 3rd race of the season is a road course. We go to COTA that early in the year next year. So, going to be right at it with the road courses bright and early in 2025. So, I'm still undecided if I'm going to do the whole season of NIS next year, but there's a good chance I will end up just running the whole season anyway. So, I like doing NIS. It's kind of my wheelhouse now, is to be the next gen, run NIS every week. This is just what I do, right? So
30 seconds left now.
Expected layouts, those again, but 2008, 2 rallycross layouts, 2 dirt road layouts. I wouldn't be shocked if there's people pit starting, because turn 1 could be kind of messy here. Luckily, we're going to be restarting on the
15
inside,
seconds left now.
which should be a little bit easier
10 seconds.
to deal with.
5 seconds.
Yeah, there's definitely people pit starting.
Pace car about to go.
All right. I hate this slanted layout like this for rolling off. I hate it. We have a Kyle Lowry and a Kenny Lowry. Is that the same Kyle Lowry who won the Toronto Raptors an NBA title once? It's probably not the same Kyle Lowry. We can generate some heat in the car here. Oh my god, let's not wreck it on the pace lap, D. Oh my god. Okay, let's not do that through there. Man, even the pace lap is treacherous at the ROVAL. Okay, alright, I'm awake. I'm awake now. You know what? They might be brothers, because they're both running the build submarine car. They might be brothers. They do be brothers, I believe. The Lowrys in front of me here. Okay, let's not wreck it. Let's not Wreck-It Ralph. I'm gonna wreck it! Anybody remember that movie? Wreck-It Ralph? Great movie. Alrighty. 55 laps. It's a 2.3 mile layout. You do the math yourself. Let's see what we can do. Hi, Mrs. Cool. It's going to be really stressful here. It's going to be a really difficult little racetrack here tonight. I'm going to need to focus up, especially early here, because turn 1 could be really difficult if we're not careful. So we're just going to be really smart here on the start. Pace lap's slow here. My God. All right. 55 laps is the distance. One pit stop. I'm not entirely sure when exactly it is, but we'll know it when we need to. It looks like we can go about 35 laps on fuel, so we'll see how it goes. Usually these starts are shit shows because normally in the real world we don't take the we just skip the last chicane on the initial start and restarts. But here, no, we actually have to run the chicane. So this is going to be a shit show of a start. We're going to get all spread out right away, which might be for the best, actually.
Pit lane.
Here we go.
Get ready.
Yep, there it is.
Green, green, green.
And someone's spinning behind us.
On left front. And clear.
That was close. I've broken up the Lowrys.
Position 7.
And you just have to let it float through so much of this racetrack. Like, you just have to just let it just fucking... You have to be so patient on throttle, especially coming in and getting out of the ROVAL, like the infield. Basically, anywhere where you kind of transition from the flat to the banking is really, really tricky. The car gets really upset. Like right here is tough too. Lock up, get it stopped. Losing a little bit of touch with 5th and 6th there. That's okay. We're running our own race.
Left lap. 1 minute 24.610.
That's 3rd gear. I don't know why I was going through there in 2nd.
Bragg leads.
That was funny. I'm sorry. That was funny. That was really funny. Car not even remotely onto the racetrack. That was really funny, actually. Gotta avoid that curb. Car hates that curb. Why did I go up on it?
Car in front did a new best lap time of 1 minute 23.9.
Seems like this set of corners is really catching people out. And I could see why. Like, you have to modulate your throttle so much through there. Like, even in GT3 cars, you have to, like, really baby the throttle through there in a way that you don't really do anywhere else. Oh, no. No. Nope, we're gonna miss it. We're gonna take the slowdown. Didn't lose a spot. Hell yeah. You do not want to do that
Good job.
on a regular
Perfect lap.
basis.
1 minute 24.2.
But it beats the alternative of trying to throw it into a corner
Track
and it
temperature
being
down 11 degrees.
too fast. Whoop.
On left rear. Clear.
He's gonna throw it in on me here, isn't he? Oh. Bad rejoin here. Newness of the tires are starting to wear off on everybody now.
Laps to go.
50 laps is so many laps.
1 hour and 10 minutes to go.
Ah, there's my fuck up there. Kenny's gonna finally get the spot that he probably could have gotten two laps ago.
Back to P7 currently. There's 67 iRating to get in the position of the head.
He gets a good exit out of there that I just don't get. Oh. You gotta be real careful on your exits. I know the next gen's got a bigger tire, but like even then you still gotta be real careful on your exits. This car does not like to put the power down. It may look like a GT3 car in some spaces. It might feel like a GT3 car in some spaces. It's not a GT3 car in that sense. It's very much not like that. You have to be careful on getting the throttle down.
7.98 at start finish.
Oh, he did? That's funny.
Lap sector optimal.
By the way, we have an ad about to run. I forgot to run ads during qualifying. Just remember, it's the only ad during the race, though, so...
Monzo is now leading.
Yeah.
Marco Brad ahead of you has lost 9.45 on the previous lap.
Fuck.
Car in front lap time was at 1 minute 23.5.
Can't look at chat through there.
Driver behind on track is faster in the next
Cannot
sector.
look at chat
Jumping
through
to
there.
position 7 now.
Backstretch
There's about
and
67
oval
meters
only.
for the position on
Not
the
going into one. Hi, Jeb. Happy Jebmas, everybody. Hey, I just realized that Jared Wyatt was the guy who blocked the shit out of us at Watkins Glen. I just remembered that.
Wyatt has a slowdown. There's 37 minutes of fuel remaining in the fuel tank. You're vulnerable to the car behind on track in the upcoming sector.
Damn it. Bad exit.
Clear.
Got passed by a cop car. Ugh.
Down to P8. There's about 61 waiting to get for the next position.
Oh. Well.
Impressive step, D, up to position 7.
Well, that'll do it. Got it right back.
Flash needs repairs. There's
Oh,
about
and
67
he's got a
waiting to get
meatball,
in the
too.
next position.
Oof. Man, when it stops slowing up,
After 8 laps.
when it doesn't want to slow up, the car's so weird sometimes, it doesn't want to brake. Man, where the fuck is the grip gone? Just can't get it pointed in the way that I need it to. Somebody's blowing up.
Last lap, 1 minute 25 seconds 57.
"45 laps to go." Oh my god. Okay. Oh, this is our, I think this is our Brazilian rookie guy from Bristol who had, like, the giant rookie stripes on his car. That or, no, it was Kansas.
One close. Clear behind.
God, everybody behind me is running quicker times than me. They're all in the 123s. I can barely run 124s. I'm not exactly having the most pleasant time here. I don't know where I'm losing ground. But we're slow. We're just slow. Can't put it any other way than that. We're just slow. Yeah, that's what it is. DDM is honestly just surviving is such a big deal here.
Left behind.
You're moving down to P8.
Still there and clear.
Down in P9 now. There,
Like,
55.
that's
iRacing to get in the
that's
position
just
at
the
head.
goal, honestly, is to survive the ROVAL. I said it before and I'll say it again. It's very much like a street
One
course in some aspects where it's just like you just want to survive it.
You're clear.
Get in. Left. That's P8.
Like, it's not as bad as Chicago, but ooh, he just killed the wall there. But like, it's still
61. iRacing to get for the next position.
still fairly treacherous. I can't find an apex to save my life right now. Finally found the apex there. I thought they moved it on me, how often I was missing it. Probably gonna start coming up on lap traffic here at some point. That's gonna start showing up at some point here. First incident point of the night. Got a little too greedy on entry into the final chicane,
Defend from the driver behind on track in the upcoming sector.
which has also been
Heidi
reprofiled
Rowley,
in the
time
real
has
world
lost 48.006
this weekend, but we
on
don't have it,
lap.
obviously. We're still running last year's layout. Yeah, it's all paved, so you don't actually, you just gotta slow down there, DDM. He's gonna dive it in on me, going into the backstretch chicane. Yep, there he goes.
It's free.
Oh, it's this guy. Damn, it's all the same people we ran against Watkins Glen.
There's about 55 are ready to get in the next
Oh, the person who
position.
won his
Be
race
line
took
firmly.
tires? Fuck, we might actually take tires then. Yeah, I think we'll take tires at the stop. If they took tires, then might be worth it.
Car below behind loss 24.6.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Well, I don't know. I keep locking them up. They're probably pretty worn. Yeah, we'll take them.
You have one upon you.
Gonna be a terrible lap because I was doing pit adjustments there. Yeah, I just can't get it woed up. I don't get it. Like, it's just not slowing up. I don't know if I should have ran different master cylinders or what, but like it's, especially in the infield, I'm struggling to get it slowed down. Like the chicanes aren't as bad, but like the infield, it's a mess.
Laps remaining.
Jesus Christ, 40 laps to go? Oh my god.
Last lap time was a 1 minute.
Why is this race
24.186.
super long and Watkins Glen super short? Life's not fair. Oh, Jim. Jim! Out of the fucking way of the leaders, please. Fucking idiot. No damage. Car's a tank. Oh, fuck. Fuck! I hate this fucking track.
Slow down.
2.9 ahead.
I hate it so much. I hate this fucking track. Probably our best infield yet, though. So that's good. It's funny, we can get one half of the lap figured out, and then the other half of the lap isn't there for us. How's that an off track?
1 slower than your fastest.
Gonna turn into Jackie Moon in semi-pro. They start saying shit to the referee. I think I'm just getting destroyed on braking. Cause like I have a long brake distance compared to a lot of people, and I think that's where I'm losing all my time, is just in the braking zones. Oh my god, come on.
Close cut.
Last ROVAL 1 minute 24.6.
At no point does this car want to turn. Not at a single fucking point does this car want to turn. I have to put so much wheel into this car to get it to fucking turn here.
Going left behind.
Oh, we're down to
Left
10th.
side. None behind. You're clear.
P10 currently. There's about 38 iRacing to get to the position up ahead.
I don't know about the tires.
Laps left.
Because the tires, I'm thinking not taking tires just because I'm going to lose time on the fuel drop. If the tires are going to take longer than fuel. I just need to be more consistent with my braking. Yeah, I think I'm not going to take tires. Yeah, I just need to be more consistent.
Attack the car in front on track in the next sector.
I'm trying!
Slow down.
I don't know why that's not slowing down now. I've hit that mark the exact same all night, and now it's not working. I don't get it. The brakes can't be cooked. We're coming off of a fucking straightaway. How am I missing that braking point every corner now? Every lap I'm missing that braking point. It doesn't make any damn sense.
Patrick Gaffler in car 32 behind us has lost 8.818 recently.
It's fucking rough. I don't get it. Maybe I need to be quicker with the downshifts? That's the only thing I can think of. That's the only thing I could think of. Maybe I'll try that. It's gonna send the car out. Hope it doesn't kick the rear end out. That's the only thing. Jesus Christ. We made it, barely. What am I doing wrong there now? I hate the ROVAL. I really do. I really freaking hate this place. Infield's good. Everything else is shit now. I don't... Somebody make it make sense to me. I don't get it. Okay, there we go. It is downshift. It's totally the
About
downshifts.
33 laps left.
I have to be quicker on the downshifts. That's what it is. Car needs more engine braking. Jesus Christ, there's still 33 laps to go. Why is this long and the Glen short? The fun road course we run for about a cup of coffee. This one we run for a 7-course meal. Make it make sense to me. Oh, these lap times suck. Oh my god. These tires are gonna be trashed.
Averaging 0.57
I might have to take the tires
millimeters
just
in
because the
left
fucking
lap.
tires will be flat. We're really in the wars tonight, chat. Really fighting hard just to maintain 10th. This is the guy who blocked the shit out of us at the Glen. How much you want to bet he doesn't do it this week? theoretically could pit any time now. Leader is on our relative. Oh my god. We might take those tires. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna take the tires. It might not be the right move, but we might need the rubber, honestly, at this rate. Which Larson special livery do I need to get by for position? Is it the one from the Coke 600 or the one from the Coke 600?
More laps remaining. Super. We're in P9 currently.
It's on you. You wrecked yourself. It's on you. You wrecked yourself. And yes, folks, that was a receipt for Watkins Glen. I don't forget. I'm getting really like shitty tonight. I'm sorry, but I'm not exactly having fun. Pit window's open. We can come in now. Might not be a bad idea. We'll cross the halfway point because next lap, in 2 laps, we'll be past halfway. We'll do it then. We'll come in then. I know. I know. Listen, I'm in the heat of battle, okay? So, like, sometimes I'm gonna do and say shit that I don't actually mean, okay? Except I meant to do that. That was intended.
Car 26. Any Lowry needs repairs.
Oh, Lowry needs repairs. Oh, shit.
Butler 3.5. Nice. Up to P6 currently.
Damn, we're running 6th on the cycle? Don't look now. We're hot shit right now.
Waiting to get in the position up ahead.
This is the me reaping part of the situation. When we pit, that's us sowing. All right. Okay, now that we've calmed down here, we're actually running pretty okay. Feeling a little bit more comfortable. I'm still going to get tires to the stop, just because we've probably worn the shit out of these. But certainly feeling a lot better about the car now that I'm being a little bit more consistent. We're going to pit this time. We're going to take 4 tires and fuel. I don't normally take tires at a road course. And we're going to have to be really careful. We're going to have to be like a fawn on ice. But, yeah.
Sector quickest.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. Alright, in this time. Oh. Alright, we're coming in this time. Green flag pit stop, 4 tires and fuel. Don't normally take tires of the roadie, but sounds like that's viable here. 55? 45? What is it? 48. 40.
Stopping to get fuel. Green rubber. Left tire off.
Gonna be all the way down to the end of pit road here.
Burn behind boxes after 28 laps.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
I see us.
3, 2, 1. Servicing.
Bad entry. My arm's cramping up. I'm not used to fucking running roadies again.
SB, on you.
Okay. Remember, they're gonna be cold.
That's P10 currently. Only one
Okay.
more power flat left.
All right.
Previous sector green. SB gotta slow down.
They're fresh tires, D. They're not gonna turn. Well, Kayla, it's funny you mentioned that because NASCAR teams will actually actively try and find pit stalls with sun that sits on the tires so that the sun can warm them up a little bit, because tire warmers are banned in NASCAR. You can't actually use tire warmers. Yeah, to check the tread. That's when you can use a blowtorch. Yep.
Car 33. Heavy lowering is black flagged.
Okay. Tires are feeling like they're coming in now, so.
Car 33. Heavy lowering got repaired. Super. We're in P9 now. 11 seconds in front.
Up to 9th.
We're 55. iRacing to get in the position up ahead. 1 minute 24.9 on that lap.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Wyatt's in front of us again. Oh, never mind. He just wrecked it all by himself. And he almost rejoined and wrecked us while he rejoined us. Almost wrecked us on the rejoin. That's fucking hilarious. I'm glad we don't have to deal with them outside of fucking roadies. Because the way that he raced us at Watkins Glen while being a lap down really irked the shit out of me. Hence why I did what I did earlier. But I didn't wreck him. I just let him know I was there, and then he wrecked it all by himself, so...
Ma'am, you're in the fuel window now. 14.3 gallons remaining in the tank. Alright, we're P8 now.
Oh shit, we're
Look
P8.
at ahead 6.
Kayla, do not walk in on that. I repeat, do not walk in on that. Do not walk in on that. As your friend, do not walk in on that. It'd be super awkward.
Estimated rating will be 1,331.
Kayla, do not do that. Regardless, don't chance it. What if it's that 10%? Don't do it. Hey, this race kind of kicks your butt after a while, to be honest with you, chat. It's a real physical one. Anytime we go to a road course, it's pretty physical, but this one especially.
Now 20 left. Nice. We're in P7 now. Gap in front 6 seconds.
Curfus? No, I've never heard of that.
We're 67. iRacing to get for the position up ahead. Kevin Bruner, times you lost 38.66 just recently.
Oh, cool. Oh, I think someone's broke. Yep, that's a spot. Up to P6.
Impressive.
I think the tires were the right call. Honestly, I'm feeling pretty good with the tires now. Just ran our almost our fastest lap of the race. Yeah, I think this was the move. Not wreck it now, though, D. Come on. Let's not wreck the car now.
Previous lap was a 1 minute 24.582. Kevin Bruner, car 3 behind, lost 43.9 recently.
Of course, now, because I'm so confident. Now I'm blowing every braking zone. There we go. This is a workout, chat. This is a workout. We are earning our paycheck tonight. And because it's a road course, there's no cautions, right? There's no slowdowns. So we're not pacing at any point. So it's just straight 55 laps, and it is oof. My arms are dead from work, and now they're like mega dead. Thank goodness it's a long weekend this weekend. I'm gonna need the extra day.
Delta time ahead over 5 laps, minus 2.5.
I want to have a drink of water. My water bottle is next to me. There's no opportunity where it's short enough for me to grab a drink of water.
Flag clear.
Hydro pack, yeah.
Alexa has a slowdown. Alexa got a slowdown. Alexa has a slowdown. Car behind last lap time was at 1 minute 24.3. Optimal sector.
Car. Go. Car's fine. Time for murder. We still got 18 laps to go. Besides, this kind of racing, murder is not really legal when we're this spread out. It's more like murder is encouraged, not quite legal. Actually, that would be like more murder. So like this is more like murder is decriminalized. It's funny, stock car road course racing honestly has so much similarity to like club racing. Because a lot of the guys here are just kind of struggling, right? Like a lot of these people are just like, just get me through the road course. I don't care how. Like they're just kind of surviving. So a lot of these people will just wave you by because they're just struggling that much. I'm running quicker than the car in front. Just realized that. Oh, it's our Philadelphia Flyers fan here. I wonder if he's lamenting the Phillies losing last night. Philadelphia out of the baseball playoffs. They lost to the Mets. Oh, yeah. We're good now. Oh, hey, thank you for telling me to take tires, because it's totally paying off. We're kicking ass now.
Going left side front. Clear.
But you told me about it. That's what matters. I would have had no idea. I think it's only a thought here because of how much you have to turn here. I don't think it's applicable anywhere else, honestly. Oh, it's such a good run through the chicane there.
The sector was best. 20 minutes still.
Ah, fuck, he's running quicker. Damn it! I want a top 5 on a road course. That's all I want.
Behind lost 10.9 on last lap.
Hey, Robo. Yeah, that's why I need a crew chief.
Kevin Bruner behind you has lost 47.15 on the previous lap.
Kayla, did I remind you to ask your parents about a tire situation? That's funny. Tires are the name of the game here on twitch.tv/DD50 tonight. Tires the topic of conversation.
Kevin Bruner in car 3 behind you have lost 34.9 just recently.
Such a crazy transition from the banking to the flat there. Goodyear tires, the official tire of NASCAR. Oh, my left arm is hurting like a motherfucker right now. My left bicep right, like my left shoulder, like right below the joint on the outside is just killing me right now from all these left-hand corners and right-handers mostly, because I'm not used to making this motion that often. And that tight, right? Like we're having to make tight right-handers too, so it's really throwing me off. I need a better sitting position, but I can't really do much with my space. This is probably the best I can do it.
To go in this session.
This race is a long race, chat. Really having to work at it here. Physical one. This might be the most physical race all year, apart from like Darlington. And at least at Darlington, you have some straightaways to breathe. I don't even think Chicago is this bad. Blue flag, because second place is passing us now.
Blue flag.
The top two have been in their own area code all night. They've been like 3 laps fast, or 3 seconds a lap faster than all of us.
Vulnerable to the car behind on track in the next sector.
I gotta change a thing, wait till he gets to the backstretch. Now we'll let him go. NASCAR tires use slick tires except for when it is wet, when the track is considered damp. And then they use a rain slick, or a wet weather tire. It is not built to race. Well, yeah, it is built to race in the rain, but it isn't necessarily like, it still has its limits. But yeah, NASCAR tires are all slick. You can't really run a grooved, or like you can't really run a grooved tire on banking for too long because it'll eventually wear apart. So that's the problem. You want to see a great example of why you don't run a grooved tire on a oval or a banked corner. Search up the 2005 Formula One United States Grand Prix and search up how Bridgestone figured out the tires and Michelin did not.
15 laps elapsed in this stint so far.
Yeah, I'm very glad I got the tires. Are used tires recycled to make new fresh ones, or are they junk? They're usually recycled. Or they go into, they usually actually, they get recycled, but they don't become race tires. I think they get recycled into actual road tires. They still use tire barriers. We still use them here at Charlotte. This whole wall over there is tire barriers. They're like a de facto cheaper soft wall. Of course, there's been a lot of conversation about tires in NASCAR this season because people are thinking that if Goodyear could bring tires that wear a lot more, it would improve the racing on the short tracks, places like Bristol, Martinsville, Richmond, North Wilkesboro, Iowa, to an extent Phoenix, New Hampshire, those types of places. I don't know if Goodyear can do much more. I mean, they've worked their ass off at it this year. They've brought some very aggressive tires, and it just seems like it's just a car problem. The car has too much grip on short tracks, which is kind of a bummer because it races very good everywhere else, but it just kind of sucks on the short tracks. Well, you should have been here earlier. I was having a real bad time on the ROVAL myself. We're doing a lot better now, though. I calmed myself down. We're regrouping pretty well here. It's weird. I'm like holding a 3-second gap to Bryson behind me, but he's lapping, or like he's a half-second quicker, but for some reason I'm able to hold him off. Ah, shit, Jared's in front of me. God damn it. Not good. You better give plenty of room this time.
Bird 2.6 behind.
Oh, look who moved all the way over. Somebody learned their lesson. Somebody learned their lesson. Somebody learned their lesson, everybody. Chat, that is called teaching by example. Eight to go. Are you talking Jimmy Johnson or Jimmy Broadbent? Because if you're talking Jimmy Johnson, it's Jimmie Johnson. Whoop. Off track. Oh, fuck. Are we in that point where the fucking braking point changes randomly and I can't figure it out?
We got roughly 7 laps left.
It's all good. I just like to point it out. Yeah, Jimmy almost won here. And then he wrecked Truex, and then Truex wrecked him again, and then Blaney got his first career victory here. I saw that clip on Twitter today, actually. I was reminded of that. The first ROVAL race here at Charlotte in 2018. Also remember that in 2020 was during the COVID race, it was the first, during COVID, it was the first time they ever used rain tires in NASCAR Cup Series competition here at the ROVAL.
About 8.99 fuel laps to go. 8.01 at start.
Ooh, that was a real aggressive re-entry to the oval there. Real aggressive. Well, that was mostly because Chase Elliott got in his head. That's why that happened. We might lose 6th here, chat, but if we bring it home, this is a really, really good recovery from that bad run at Talladega last week.
Laps completed in this stint. Jimmy Hahn behind has lost 46.4.
Almost blew it.
Jimmy Hahn behind has lost 49.74 on the previous lap.
Oh, fuck, we pulled away on Bryson. I don't know what happened, but we pulled on him. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away.
I'm dropping the hammer.
No, you're not.
Damn right. That scene's from here. It was at Charlotte where he did that.
We got 4 minutes 9 seconds still of this session.
Damn right you do. Maybe we'll do a watch along
Sector
like
green.
the week of the Daytona 500 or something. Hey, yeah, you know what? Pencil it in for February. We're doing that. Like the Friday before. Or like the week before. Probably the weekend before. Lot of lap traffic ahead. Lot of lap traffic ahead. Not what I want to see here with 2 laps to go. And somebody running quicker lap times than me behind.
Mark LeBron ahead has lost 7.6 on the last lap.
fuck, he's running quick. He's running real quick lap times, chat. This is gonna be tight. All right, coming to the final lap. And I got a ton of lap traffic in front of me, and they are for position in front. The two cars in front are battling for position. So this is going to be tough. We blew the heartburn turn. Get it back in. Oh, God, this is... Oh, fuck. Bobbled. I wish I had a headlight flash button. I wish I had headlights. I mean the inside. Wheel hopped. Oh, he got a bad exit too. Just nailed the last chicane. Oh, that's one way.
Clear.
You're not getting it, pal. Ugh. Okay, he apologized immediately. P6.
Good job. P6.
Woo. Top 10, Boba.
That was tie D.
Oh God, my arms are dead. That was hard work. That was a challenge. That was a battle there. Oof. My arms are tired. What is that? 14 top 10s on the year now? Couldn't quite get 5th, but we'll take 6th. That's a great recovery after Talladega last week. So that's great. Okay, I want to watch this move.
P6. Really, really good job, darling. You finished round 2.32 gallons.
So let's watch this on the final lap here. I'm hung up behind all this lap traffic.
For personal results, you moved 63 ratings forward to 1,333. Safety rating increased 1 to 3.73.
Nice. All right, iRating safety rating gain. Nice. But yeah, so I'm kind of held up behind these guys. Yeah, I really did get... I really recovered well, DDM. I really did, because, like, I was kind of in my own head at that first stint, and I kind of used the pit stop to reset and kind of get back centered, and I ended up with a really, really good finish because of it. So, want to give a shout out to Ohei for telling me to take tires, though. That was definitely the move. We were a lot quicker and more consistent in the second stint with a fresh set of tires. Very proud of that. So I covered the inside here because I know he's going to try it and throw it on me on the inside. So I kind of expect it. And he's really going for it. And I think he probably could have gotten by me, but I knew he was going to try something. I just had a feeling, and I saw the yellow get closer in my mirror, and I was like, okay, he's going to throw it. But I kind of hold serve pretty well there. I don't think he ever really moved me out of the way. Yeah, my car doesn't really react to him running in. Like, I think he wasn't trying to hit me. I think he just blew the corner. But you know, like, it was pretty close, but I'm tired. That was hard. But yeah, I'm happy to leave here with a P6. That's a giant shot in the arm for us. Giant shot in the arm for us after Talladega last week. So let's get some screenshots, and then I'll send y'all off to somebody. I don't know who we're gonna go see, but we'll go see somebody. I love getting these shots. Unfortunately, this shot is dead now because we don't get to do this anymore. But I love this shot at the ROVAL where you can get a car going the opposite. Cars going one way and us going the other. So we'll get some shots here. Whoa! Hey! Thanks, we're just about done, but hi! Hello.
Mount up, chat. We gotta defend the stream.
Hello.
Sibakilian says a 3rd and 6.
Hi.
Defense.
3rd and 6. All right, everybody. 3rd and medium. Hello. Wow. We got a follow, too. Oh, my God.
Adventure Maker 21 just followed.
Adventure Maker 21, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the raid. Hi. We just wrapped up, unfortunately, but we were doing the NASCAR iRacing series. Hey, see, there's a Toyota logo.
Touchdown, Philadelphia!
Ooh, alternate one.
Charles_VT just followed.
Damn, we got the alternate one. Hey, that's 210. By the way, real quick, I want to make mention of this because I haven't really promoted it. Tuesday, the 15th, this upcoming Tuesday, we're going to be doing our 200 follower celebration. Scheduled. So we will be doing that on Tuesday. So if you haven't been here for one of these, basically I fire up iRacing and you tell me what to race for 3 hours. So if you want me to race sports cars, I'll race sports cars. If you want me to race stock cars, I'll race stock cars. Everything you want to do, I do it. So yeah, follow Scuba Lines. They're awesome. They do Gran Turismo 7. And we both have a shoe fetish. So yeah, it's good stuff. They're great people. I think they were playing Sonic earlier. I was watching that a while ago, but yeah. Yeah, it's good stuff. Pop culture cars like a DeLorean. No, not really. They don't really do. We have some real world cars, like road cars. But we don't have a DeLorean. I love the way this car looks here. I don't like this track, but I love the way it looks here. All right. P6 on the night. I'll take that. That's a win, considering how badly we were running there halfway through the stint. Halfway through that race, we were really in our own head, like really in our own head. But really recovered well, and I'm happy to leave here with a P6. That's a really good recovery. Really good recovery. So, and especially a really, like, this place is just so hard to race on. Oh, I almost forgot. Hang on. I got to go to the Red Cross website. We're going to do our big donation. We're going to donate to Hurricane Milton relief. Can I donate? Yes, I can just donate to Hurricane Milton. Okay, good. Because I donated last week to Hurricane Helene relief. And I'm like, okay, let me donate that. And now we had a second hurricane. And I don't want to look like an asshole by only donating for one hurricane. So we're going to match the same donation we did last week for Hurricane Milton. So that'll be a $50 donation because I'm DD50. And we will donate that to, oh crap, is it going to make me pull out my credit card again? Don't make me pull out my credit card again. Don't make me pull up my just work PayPal. Just work PayPal. It has not worked. I gotta grab my credit card. Okay. All right. 1 second. Oh, my wallet's all the way over there. Don't look at me. I'm hideous. All right. Okay. All right. This is where I accidentally doxed my credit card on stream again. Again, like it happened once. Hasn't happened. Luckily, it has not happened. I'm glad to see an iRacing enjoying VTuber. Oh, let me tell you something. We got a lot of iRacing VTubers. We always got iRacing VTubers. You should always. Now I got to fill out the form again. So
Track temp down by 5 degrees in the last 1 hour 20.
all right. There's a few leagues out there too. I used to race leagues exclusively until about 6 months ago. Well, no, actually, it was longer than that. It was about a year ago now. I used to race leagues exclusively, and now I only race officials exclusively. And I might be the only person in iRacing history to actually enjoy racing officials more than leagues. Honestly, I enjoy it a lot better. Not a lot of stock car. I mean, there's a lot of. Are you talking like Brazilian stock cars? Because there is not a lot of love for the Brazilian stock cars on iRacing. Those were kind of dead on arrival, sadly. And then I gotta put in this number. I could have done this off stream, but I want to do it on stream. Oh. Might help if I put a 10-digit phone number, everybody. And donated. We have donated to Hurricane Milton Relief. We donated $51.25 because we covered the $1.25 processing like we did last week. Equal donation for those affected by Hurricane Milton in Florida. Like I said, I got a lot of friends who live in Tampa and St. Petersburg and Clearwater and the west coast of Florida, and I hope they're doing okay. I think everybody I know has come out and said that they're doing okay. They're all right, which is good, because that was really worrisome to me, was, you know, not knowing if they would be okay. But I think what happened was a lot of people saw what Helene did, and they went, okay, this is scary, so let's get out of here. So yeah, I'm hoping and praying everybody who's down there is safe and okay. Just remember not to get heavy here at the end of the stream, because I hate getting heavy on stream, but especially on like nights like tonight where we finish sixth and we have a good finish and all that. But you know, things can be replaced, people can't. So hopefully all those people are safe and okay. Yeah, Charles is out in the Panhandle. Okay, yeah. So I have a friend, Aaron, who lives in Tampa, and I have a couple other friends who live in St. Petersburg. So I hope they seem all right. In fact, one of them didn't even lose power. They ended up all right. So, yeah. So again, you know, if you can, it's great. I know money's tight these days, so it's cool if you can't. But we didn't really make a big deal of it. Like, we didn't make like a subathon, or I didn't put up like, you know, a donation goal or anything. It's just, you know, that's not my style for that kind of thing. I just want to do it and just do it. Don't bring bring attention to it, but like I don't want to be like, you know, 80 million reminders every 3 minutes something audio clip is playing and all that. I don't like that. So, all right, let's send you to somebody. Sorry, Scuba, I'm really sorry, but we wrapped up. I'm done. I got to take a shower. Where are we going? Oh, I know who we're gonna go see. Oh, this is easy. This is easy. We're gonna go see our good friend Kaito Nasa, who is doing some ACC at Watkins Glen. We will see them. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. I know exactly what you're referencing. Kaito Nasa. He's doing some ACC at Watkins Glen. I think I rated them on Monday too, so we're rating them again. They're doing that thing, and I will see you all next Monday. Yes, Monday is my next stream. We'll be doing College Football 25 again. Tuesday, 200 follower celebration. Thursday, right back here on Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern, we will be doing NIS. We only got 4 races to go. We're going to Las Vegas. We're going to spin the wheel and make a deal, and hopefully we don't hit Snake Eyes in the South Point 400. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you, everybody, for your support. Thank you for wishing me well. Thank you for rooting for me. I appreciate you all. You do not know how much you mean to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go see what Kaido's up to. They're running some GT3s at Watkins Glen. So enjoy. Bye, everybody.